Now you have all the tools you need to model a vehicle in QSS. In this lecture, we will first show how you can create a model from the QSS library. After that, we will use an already existing model to see how a model can be used to explore the influence of vehicle properties and driving behavior. So, start MATLAB Simulink, load all the folders and subfolders of QSS, and then start with the QSS library. For the conventional powertrain, we need a driving cycle from the sub-library called driving cycle, a force and wheel model from vehicle, a transmission from gear system, an engine from energy converter, and a fuel tank from energy source. But first you have to create a new blank model in Simulink. The easiest way to do this is to click Ctrl-N. You then get this empty area. Next, it is time to choose models from the QSS Toolbox library and put them in your model area. Start with double-clicking on the driving cycle sub-library. You then see 3 models. Choose the top one and drag it into your blank model. Inside this model, there are many driving cycles available, but now we just leave it as it is, with a default standard cycle. The next step is to include a model of the vehicle, and this you do the same way. Double-click on the vehicle sub-library, and you will see the 2 submodels shown here. Drag the vehicle box to the model area, and then you do the same for the wheel model. Continue with the transmission, choose the automatic gearbox, and an engine. The box CE assignment contains the model we will use mostly in this course. Finally, you need a fuel tank and a display where you can see how much fuel the vehicle has consumed. You now have all the models and it is time to connect them. Use your cursor to do this. The final result then looks like this. Note that the parameter I, shown within a circle, an output from the driving cycle, is not used with this gearbox. I denotes the gear you want to use, but since we in this model use the automatic gearbox, information about the gear is not needed. Instead, it ends in a terminator, which you can find in the library browser shown inside the next circle. Click on this icon and then go for commonly used blocks, where you will find it. If you now want to run the model, open the dialog box for each submodel, set the parameters to the values of your vehicle, and click Run, shown in this last circle. Now you have seen how to create a model of a vehicle with a certain powertrain. And this vehicle you can drive any way you prescribe. But remember, you have to set the input values of your powertrain so that it is possible to run as you like. If you ask for something the engine cannot deliver, like too much torque, the model will stop and you have to find out what went wrong.